Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today on, whoops, wrong thing. I apologize. There we go. How are we all doing today on this Friday? Love to see it Friday before Valentine's Day. I believe tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I hope. That'd be kind of awkward if I was wrong. Yeah, playing more Elden Ring, speedrunning once again, or not really speedrunning yet. We're learning to speedrun. Learning the speedrun here. And yeah. So we're just gonna hop right in here. I don't see why not. We're gonna hopefully do 2 runs today. I want to get 2 runs down. We'll see if that happens or not. Got my notes pulled up again, so should not forget what to do. And yeah, hopefully we can get some good runs here, get closer to the time frame I want. Because when I say 2 runs, I don't mean 2 full runs, just basically to the halfway point of the speed run, because that's what I'm trying to get down right now. Just get to the halfway point. And yeah, so let's go ahead, hop in here. Let me get my timer ready and we'll get this show on the road. All right, and we're gonna start in 3 and a 2 and a 1. Let's go. All right, let's get in here. I have been enjoying speedrunning this game, I can't lie. Has been pretty fun. Pretty difficult as well. But yeah, I need to get better at that starting section there. It's like right when you load up the game. Tried to equip my bow quickly there, but did not do it quick enough. Let's not mess this up. There we go. All right. I feel like my quit outs are much better than when I started. I'm getting a lot better at the quit outs for sure. All right. Keep it moving here. Oh, I quit out too quickly. It didn't count for some reason. There we go. Bow cancel is so crazy to me, how that works. It's so satisfying to do, though, in my opinion.
You're Lacanals, that you're not. Then wine. I am Carly.
Alright. Keep it moving. Oh, what the heck? That was 3 root resin. I'll take that. Alright.
Have you, they sir, but you, I can play turning root to 80. You need to the foot. Then it's summon me. Ah, I bequeath. You, it will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Oh, gotta go right there. Right. There we go. Alright. Run over here to the trap chest. We'll go ahead and take that. Oh my. You're kidding, bro. Freaking rats, dude. Hate rats. Gonna heal up just to make sure we don't die. Try to dodge. Fine. Ah, mistimed it there. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Just gotta keep on moving. Let's see if we can get this shortcut pretty quickly here. This usually gives me some trouble. Let's see if we'll be able to do it. Oh, that was pretty good though, first try. No, just get up there. Oh, come on. You were up there. This will definitely speed up the run a little bit once I start getting this down. What? Hello? Really, Torrent? Whatever. Oh my goodness, that was not good. We're fine. We recovered it. Alright. There we go. Let's keep it moving. Trying to make sure I don't quit out too quickly now. Okay.
To determine if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering place. Where let my
Back to the
hand.
round table. Oops, wrong button. Go to the tunnel. Alright. Head on over this way. Grab the smithing stone. Stop by to say good luck. I appreciate that, Dim. Thank you, thank you. Alright, back to the church. And we go on this way. Yippee! I love the spirit springs, or whatever they're called. Very cool. And they just launch you up into the sky. And you can also just take like no fall damage with them as well. Alright. Climb up here. We'll grab the decked is half, as well as the source seal. Okay. That rat is trying to get me. Quit out. Kind of forgot I was supposed to quit out there, not gonna lie. Come back over here. Warrant, please. How many times do I gotta press your button? Who is screaming, bro? Get this grace. And then we hit the merchant before Fort Height. We're already at 10 minutes 30. I feel like... How quickly is Fort Height done? I want to say Fort Height is done close to the 11-minute mark. So we're definitely like not as fast as speedrun time right now, which makes sense, but we're not that far behind, I would say.
Welcome. Welcome, all you please. I'm hungry.
Oh, bam. Grab the roses. I accidentally two-handed my shield. Hey, that's an accomplishment. First time... Ow. First time I didn't get stuck by the rats. That has to be worth something. Every time I've done this so far, I get stuck in that room with the rats. So, that's nice. Okay, let me... Okay, they want to stay aggroed for some reason. That's fine. Go. Right. Did not want to do that. That is going to probably annoy the heck out of me, but... Oh well. Let's see if we could get this skip first try. I think we can. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. I don't know how the speedrunners don't take any damage there, because whenever I watch it, they get down without taking any damage. I don't know how they do that, but it doesn't seem like taking damage really does anything. TP. Down this way. Oh, we might be dead. Yep. I knew it. When we hit the railing. Frick. You actually have to like kind of time that jump. I was just going quick, not really paying any attention to it, but you actually kind of have to time it pretty well. Nope, I'm dead again. Frick. I wonder what the best place to jump is. And I wonder if you could double jump. I don't think you can. I think if you double jump, you'll die. Just trying to figure out a way to possibly make that jump more consistent. But I don't know. There we go. It's crazy how just going a little higher on the railing there is the difference between life and death. Kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Mm, that. Alright. Keep on moving. Moving and grooving. Hello there. I need that from you and that. Torrent, please. Alright. Go protect this here. And we're upcoming on DTS here. I do wonder if we'll have as much luck as we did yesterday. Yesterday, got it first try. I was freaking out. Freaking out that we got it first try yesterday. We could do that again today. That would be absolutely crazy. Be crazy, crazy, crazy. Don't shoot me. I just realized, why don't I have item crafting available? Is it because I'm in combat? Because I did buy the crafting kit. Okay, yeah. It was because I'm in combat. I'm gonna just make the blood grease right now. Why don't we? Why wait until we go to fight Bloodhound Knight?
I see thee, little tarnished, smoldering with that wretched flame of ambition.
Alright. Just grabbing this grace as a backup in case DTS kills us and like hits us off the cliff, because he does like to do that sometimes. Once I get consistent with them, or more consistent with them, probably won't do that, because there is a Stake America that will respawn you if you die to him or something. It's just, it's not guaranteed. Like if he hits you off the cliff and you die, then sometimes the Stake America won't work. So the grace is kind of a backup. so I don't have to run all the way from EG again. Because that is like the last grace we got. Whoa. No. That didn't work? You're kidding. Bum. Bro. We parried him like 3 times. And he didn't fall off a single time. I need to get faster after the parry. I kind of have trouble running behind him and smacking his butt. Oh, jeez. Why do you feel so fast that time? He felt so fast. No way, dude. Like, man. It's so tricky to run behind him and hit him. That's why I was so surprised we got it first try, because, you know, I was expecting stuff like this where even if I parry him, I still suck at getting behind him. No, why are you doing the dashing attack? That's what keeps getting me. I keep doing the dashing attack. I swear I'm letting go of circle. But I guess I'm just pressing the button too quickly. Oh. Don't do that, sir. Okay. Sure. It's crazy to me that like around this time that I'm at right now, it's like the speedrunners are already like killing Morgott, or are like about to. So it is real time. The 33 minutes is real time. So it's not the game time. Speedrun are tracked. Why did you do that so quickly? Why are you rolling? Bro, I didn't. Oh my goodness. Okay, that should kill him though. What? How did that not get him? That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Actually ridiculous, bro. You're joking. That felt perfect. That actually felt perfect. Bro. That felt so good. I just ran up and then did the normal attack. I thought I got him. But nope. What up, Gianni? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Having a good Friday. Friday before Valentine's Day. Very nice, very nice. What about you? I'm doing good. Trying to learn the speedrun for Elden Ring still. Struggling a little bit right now. Frick. But it's alright. Even though this guy should have been dead like 5 times already. With how many times I've parried him. But just not able to hit him off for some reason. Still can't believe we got it first try yesterday. That was incredible. I'm doing the parry too early now. Why am I doing that? Can we stop with saying everything's an Ultra Kill reference? Ultra Kill did not create the idea of parrying. Okay, bro. What are we doing? How was that not a parry? That's actually crazy. That should have been a parry. What are you talking about? Ultra Kill created all game features? Don't think so. When was the game made? Unless you tell me the game was made in like 1990 or something. I don't think it really created any game features. Like, dude, how is that not hitting him off? I'm actually getting so upset. Like, it's ridiculous. I parry him, but then it's like I can't get around to his butt fast enough. It's dumb. It's made in 2020, but that proves nothing. If it was made in 2020, that proves that it didn't create parrying. Parrying was an idea before 2020. You can even look at Sekiro. Sekiro was made, what, I want to say 2016? Maybe later. I know it was made before 2020. That game is literally all about parrying. Finally! Holy! You bum. Crazy, bro. I should have traveled, actually. Shouldn't have quit out. Because I need to go to Bloodhound Nights. Oh, the way down here. And we level up and stuff now. Level up. We do 15, 23, 12. And then flask. Add charge. I never grabbed the golden seeds. Oh my goodness. It's fine. That does kind of suck though. But I don't know if it's gonna matter. We're gonna try to do this with the blood grease. How am I attacking too early, bro? Like, that's so dumb that my attack just goes through him. No, my point still stands. It created everything in the observable universe. Your point does not stand. I just disproved it. Oh. Okay. Bloodhound Knight down. Here we go to Yuji.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old so here, perhaps you.
And then we go to Tree Sentinel. Dancing. Ow. Oh, I just realized I'm heavy rolling. Okay, we good now. Great. The heavy rolling threw me off. I forgot I have to unequip some other stuff. It's fine though. Wow. I thought he was gonna die there. I thought he was dead there as well. Tree Sentinel, please. Then I go to church. And now we gotta do stake skip. This skip is super hard for me just because I have no clue what I'm aiming for. Like, I just jump and hope something happens. Steak skip? Yes, steak skip. But not that steak. Different steak. Oh, I screwed it up. We love you regardless, and thank you, thank you. Why is your name thank you for the follow? I guess now I gotta say thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. That's a funny name. Man, I really need to learn how to do this skip. I haven't found a good guide on it. Everybody that has made a guide on the skip that I found, it's literally just someone like doing the skip but not explaining it at all. Like, I don't understand what I'm trying to do. What are you even skipping? You basically skip the whole castle before Radon. Because basically, which hopefully you'll see eventually, you fall all the way down. Oh, I screwed it up. Yeah, you fall all the way down there and you die, which then allows you to go to the Stake of America, and you're basically right at the Radon fight at that point. Why am I even collecting the runes? You lose the runes anyways. Hopefully we'll get it here within a few tries. The next few tries. Oh my goodness. But yeah, all the guides I found for this skip is just someone doing the skip and not explaining it at all. They just do it and it's like, yep, you know how to do it now. It's like, no, I don't. You didn't explain anything. The stake of America, yes. I just need some sort of guide. Like, what am I really aiming for? So I'm just jumping in the general direction that I see everybody jump and hope it works out, which it doesn't most of the time. And since you do this literally every single run, it probably would be beneficial. Figure out a good guide. Let's see if I can find something. How to do stake. No, stake skip. Elden Ring. Let's see. This is a video I haven't seen before. Let's see if they explain it better. If they explain it at all. Off to a great start. They don't talk. Heck yeah. Okay. Let's see. Torrent, please. Thank you. Seems like they like jump this way. Frick. Once I get this down to be consistent, we're gonna be cooking, I think. We're gonna be cooking once I can make this consistent. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. And no one explains anything. It's just no talking. They just do it and expect you to figure it out. I feel like that's a lot of stuff with Souls games. Like, the Souls community, for some reason, doesn't like explaining things. It's annoying, bro. Let's see. This guy has inputs on his screen, at least. Oh, he's going a completely different way. I've never seen it done like that before. Wait, I kind of want to try that. I've never seen it done like that before. I think they jumped from here. That seems like, I mean, got it first try when I tried it there. Heck yeah. So yeah, as you can see now, we go Stake America And then we're here. Whoops, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let me equip golden halberd. Oh, I forgot equip source seal. I was like, why can't I wield it? W random tutorial for real. I've never seen anyone do it from that spot. Probably because it's like slightly slower, maybe. Oh. Yeah, I love when Radon shoots an arrow when he's not supposed to be able to. That's awesome. Mm. That. No. You guys aren't supposed to be attacking him yet. Frick. I did not want my summons to attack him yet. I kind of screwed that up. I was gonna start attacking him, but then I was like, wait, I need to apply the blood grease. So then I waited for the attack to be done, and then applied the blood grease, but then that allows him to do that. So I wonder, can I equip? There we go. That's better. Unequip the bow and shield, so I don't have to unequip and equip the halberd every time. We're just not gonna do it with the blood grease, I think. Forgot that he doesn't slam there. Frick, if I didn't forget about the slam, he would have been dead. Unfortunate. I forgot that it does like a full area of effect slam. I was thinking it was just like the why can't I think? Like in first phase where it doesn't do the area of effect. But no, second phase it does. Ready? Okay. To not forget about the area of effect slam this time. Okay. I dodged that, bro. Frick. Oh, two-handed, please. I dodged. Hello? Whatever. Frick, at this pace, we're not going to be able to do 2 runs. That'll be kind of disappointing. Dodge, please! Why is my character not dodging? Oh my goodness. I am literally spamming circle. This game sometimes, I swear. I'll be pushing the buttons and the game just does not let you do it. It happens way more often than it should. Yo, hello guys, please. In my way. Oh my goodness, bro. Freaking jar was in my way. I had to use stamina to dodge to get out of there. And then I had no stamina to do anything else. I do wonder how much stuff has to go right for the speedruns to be as good as they are. Because, I mean, of course, like, they would still be going faster than I am right now, obviously. How did you get the arrow off? What? He was literally disappeared from existence, and he still shoots the arrow. Whatever. But like, I feel like there's so much stuff that has to go right in the speedruns here. Like, you can't really guarantee anything. Like, I think to kill Radon in one phase, you have to like hope the summons do what they're supposed to do and stuff. And yeah, because you have to make sure you get the stagger as well as get the bleed and stuff, which the summons definitely contribute to that. Alright, yeah, I cooked myself. Oh my goodness. I think I'm too impatient. I'm too impatient. I just need to wait a little bit after doing my attacks there. Or I need to do it like immediately, I think, or something. I don't know. Bro's out here hitting headshots left and right, for real. Alright. Summon, 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 and summon. Not supposed to do that. Sir, thank you. Okay. Let's not die this time, please. There. Finally. Holy. Took way longer than it should have. Way longer than it should have.
What are you doing? Great. I see. I see now. Humans will lose their wits eventually. How could this... Was my
Okay.
whole existence just a crock?
Oh. I kind of forget where I'm supposed to go. Frick. I don't have my notes up. I think I go to Stormvale. Alright. Yeah. Over to Stormvale. And if this fight goes our way, we should be able to kind of just like murder Margit. There we go. Very nice. I think that's the best market fight I have had.
It's tight. Oh, the guards, you'll breach the... Well, but of course.
Okay. Why did I think the Lord of the Rings has something to do with Elden Ring? I don't know. I mean, they are both like kind of medieval fantasies. So I don't think it's the craziest thing to think that they're related. But yeah. What? I've never... Bro. I've never gotten hit by that. What? How did he even activate it that quickly? He's not supposed to do that. You bum. That's ridiculous. Actually ridiculous, bro. And of course I didn't grab any of the graces because thought I would just walk in there. Frick you. Okay. Hello? Bro, if I die here, I lose the runes. Okay. Got the runes at least. That was terrible. Definitely going to grab the grace, I think, before Godric, because I am kind of hurting. Bro, I canceled out the grace, whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead. Get the golden halberd here. Okay, he doesn't want to do the charged attack. Of course he doesn't. Why would he do his charge attack? There we go. Level up. It's 25 strength, 32 dex. Okay. Grab this graze just in case we mess up. Skip here. Okay. No, I wasted an arrow. I didn't untwo-hand the weapon. Alright. I kind of take a little bit of a different route than the speed run. I don't really need to grab that grace, I don't think. Alright. This is definitely slower than the route taken in the speedrun, obviously, or else this would be the way you go in the speedrun. But it's just so much safer. I'm not very good at quitting out while moving. That's for sure. Alright. Doesn't want to jump? Sure. No, that was bad. Yeah, no, that was a poor fight. I fought that poorly. And I forgot to equip Kukri. I do kind of want to try to do that strat. Kukri. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, I can't attack after that. That's not what you're supposed to do. I did not think he was still gonna go. I thought the Kukri was supposed to like guarantee that he's gonna jump at you. I guess it just guarantees he won't walk towards you, because sometimes he likes to do that. Sometimes he likes to just walk at you, and the Kukri stops him from doing that. But yeah, not what I really thought it was gonna be. Like, I don't know what the point of the Kukri is. TBH. Oh, I have no stamina. We have about 30 minutes to get this run done if we want to possibly do another run. Because in about 30 minutes, this run will take about an hour. Or about an hour, about 2 hours. I just need to know when I can use my Ash of War against this guy. That's what I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to kind of study the fight, I think. Because I could definitely just fight him using just light attacks. That's what I normally do when I fight him. But that's gonna kind of just prolong the fight. How did that miss? That's ridiculous. No, I don't know why. I always think I can Ash of War after that attack. I do it every time. Like, I for some reason think like he does that big charged like vertical attack, and I'm like, all right, that's punishable. But then he does something right after every time, and I get punished every time. Like, I'm stuck. Like, dude, that was ridiculous. Brother. I literally got stuck in his crotch, bro. What sucks is that the boss after this is like even worse. You know. It's like this guy ain't even that bad compared to the other boss. Compared to Morgott. And I mean, in normal runs, he's not that bad. It's just trying to fight him quickly is kind of difficult. I think that is what's proving to be the most difficult part of trying to learn to speedrun. I think I might be more apt to like more just challenge runs, not necessarily speed oriented things. Right, because I play a lot better when I can just be patient. I don't have to like constantly be attacking them, right? I could kind of just chill out, wait for them to do something and let me punish. Which, I mean, I guess you're kind of still doing that with the speedrun. It's just on a whole other level. There we go. Nicely done. Alright, we're gonna grab this Grace. And then I'm gonna rest actually real quick. Then let's try to fight Morgott. This guy is a bit of a pain. By a bit of a pain, I mean a lot of pain. I forgot to unequip the halberd. I'm an idiot. That hit me.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
I forgot that like dashing attack hits kind of like all around him. All right. if we can't beat this guy quick enough, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I mean, we could start another round or another playthrough and just kind of hope we're quick enough. We might do that, actually. Alright, let's... Okay. Forgot about that attack. Sure. Alright. No, alright. I needed to wait like a second longer. I waited a little bit longer to do the follow-up of the Ash of War, I would have dodged through the attack. I did not push that button, but okay. No, he still goes after that. Like, I'm supposed to hit him with like 2 Ashes of War, right? At least that's how the speedrun works. But where the frick am I supposed to fit in 2 full Ashes of War? Like, it's crazy. What are Ashes of War? It's the L2 attack. So like when you see me doing like the backflip kinda, that attack before I died, that's like the Ash of War attack of this weapon. It's basically like a special ability every weapon has, or some weapons you can like change it and stuff. But yeah, I'm supposed to land. Well, this one has a follow-up, so you do the backflip and then you can do a follow-up. And I'm supposed to be able to do the backflip and the follow-up 2 times, and that kind of sets Morgoth up pretty well. I don't know where I can fit in those attacks. Let me see. We're gonna look at the speed run again. I don't want to sit here like yesterday. I just sat like yesterday. I just sat here fighting this guy over and over until it finally worked. But I don't really want to brute force it like that again. Let me actually take a note of the attacks. Let's see. He just gets so lucky, I think. I think he literally just gets super lucky. Did I lose my runes? Wait. Okay, well, this run... We're not really finishing out this run anyways. But he waits for him to do like a big hammer attack. This is what he waits for. I think this. Frick. That was better though. I think I might understand a little bit. Cause see, I think where I got it wrong. I know where what I'm doing wrong. I'm looking at the speed run, right? I'm seeing what they're doing, and I'm like, okay, I gotta do that too, right? I gotta be able to kill them as fast as possible. What I'm not realizing is the speed run, right? It's a world record. They got the perfect setup, right? They got, like, the boss did the perfect abilities for them to kill him as quickly as possible. I am not getting those perfect abilities, at least not immediately. Like, that is the ability I want, and he just flips out of the way, sure. Okay, sure, he's just dodging all my abilities. But I think that's what I wasn't understanding, right? I'm trying to kill him as quickly as possible. I need to, like, not worry about that and just wait for the correct abilities to punish him. Which he does not want to do. I think you can punish him after that. I think the hammer attacks are the main ones you can punish. Whenever he uses the hammer, I think you can punish it. With the Ash of War. Just trying to go in with that mindset. That is what I'm liking about the speed run so far. I feel like it's giving me more of an understanding of these bosses here. Whoops. I did not think that was going to hit me. Sure. His range is so much longer than I give it credit for sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, I could just run away from that. Shouldn't hit me. No. Thing is massive, bro. And this, that. All right. No, if I waited a little bit longer. I would say we should get some music here, you know, so we have something entertaining to listen to, but I'm pretty sure for the speed runs, they don't really want music because it risks getting the stuff muted or whatever. So, guess we won't do that. No! It freaking delayed the attack. 'Cause I was pressing R2 to try to do the follow-up. And then, of course, I got hit. But my character then did a heavy attack afterwards. Alright. Come on. Use your hammer, buddy. Okay. I don't know if I can punish him on that hammer attack. This one I should be able to. Nope. So even that, you have... It almost just seems to kill him as fast as possible, you just have to get lucky. That's what it's seeming like. Like, you just have to hope he does the right attacks to where he doesn't just murder you. Of course, a speedrun is not all luck, but it seems like there's a lot of luck that goes into it, unless I'm missing something, but I don't think so. Yeah. I am curious to see what the other path is, where you supposedly get Death's Poker, right? Because Death's Poker is, it doesn't have an Ash of War like Bloodhound's Fang, because the thing with Bloodhound's Fang, I think what makes it kind of the best is like the Ash of War, right? But it also seems like there's a lot of RNG that goes into, whoops, being able to hit the Ash of War consistently. So I would be curious to look into that other pathing. I might have to do that over the weekends. Whoops. See if I think that path is better. I'll have to see, because I don't really use Death's Poker. I mean, I don't really use Bloodhound's Fang either, what type of weapon is Death's Poker? I want to say it's a great sword. I think. Not 100% sure though. But I do use great swords more than curved great swords. So if it is a great sword, I might adapt to that moveset a little bit better. Oh, he turned around. I didn't realize he does that. I'm pretty sure that attack is very punishable though. When he does like that full combo thingy. Pretty sure that's punishable. I think what I need to do also, just to have a better understanding of everything, I need to watch these like speedrunners and stuff just do the speedruns. Right? I'm watching the world records. That's when everything's going perfect. I was kind of mentioning that earlier. That's when everything goes perfectly. I need to see when things are not going perfectly, how do they handle it? Right. Okay, sure. Alright, Morgott. Please die for me here. I would appreciate that. Like, But it's also one of those things that's like, okay, you know, for Bloodhound's Fang to work, like to punish his attacks, you know, you have to hope he does like the right attack afterwards and stuff. And so it's like, is there no consistent way to really do it? I mean, I have heard Morgott is like the worst. I think Morgott is the most RNG out of all the fights. So maybe my struggles are not really unique. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe after this run, I might spend some time looking at the other route to see if I like it more. If I think the fights look more consistent. Like more just like you just fight him and not like you have to hope for perfect attacks to be able to beat him. Oh, hi.
Foolish ambitions to rest.
I wonder if that attack's punishable. That attack looked very punishable where he jumped into the air like that. I didn't even know he had that, to be honest. That move, he got up from it very slowly. Wonder if there's something I could do with that. I wish Elden Ring bosses were as abusable as like Dark Souls bosses. But they're just not. Oh, I dodged too early, dang it. No, I was thinking he was gonna do the daggers. He just never did it. Normally he does it around that health. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like normally he does that. So I made a prediction and it was incorrect. And so then I just die. But if it was correct, then I would be killing him very quickly. I don't know. Seems pretty inconsistent way the fight works.
Foolish ambitions to rest.
I'm trying to think if there's a way we could analyze the world record together. Like on stream. I don't think I'd be able to see chat. Well, I might be able to set it up in a way where I could watch it through OBS. I could watch the speedrun through OBS. That could possibly work. I don't know. That seems like too much effort. I'll probably just do that on my own. Like, it's just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This just isn't working for me. Like, if I have to literally hope that this dude doesn't do certain attacks just for this strategy to work, then I don't really want to do this strategy. But then I'm not really speedrunning, you know? I don't know. I don't know. How did that miss? That was ridiculous. If that Ash of War didn't miss, I don't know if the outcome would have been that different, but but maybe it would have been. Frick. I did it a little too early. I'm gonna just try to fight him like semi-normally, I think. Like just mainly doing light attacks and stuff. Just so we can beat him, because this ain't really working out. Like I probably could have done an Ash of War there, because he didn't really like do anything afterwards. But he doesn't always do that. He almost never does that. Right. I forgot that's not punishable. He usually does the big attack afterwards. I could have waited a little bit and probably punished him. Dang it. No! I dodged too early. That was actually a good run. That was a pretty good run. I just dodged too early. How did I beat this guy yesterday? Did I get super lucky? Or did I just lock in? I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like I just got super lucky. Dang it. I almost like don't even want to go for the Ash of War because it's like every time I do, I just get smacked. But then he's gonna die so slowly because I'm not gonna stagger him. I'm not gonna do as much damage. But at this point, I just need to kill him. So unless I see a really good opening for the Ash of War, I shouldn't do it. Right. Oh. It is kind of crazy how much just like having more health changes how you fight bosses. Like when you have more health, it's like, oh yeah, like I know there's a chance this guy could do something that'll punish me, but it doesn't really matter because I'll get hit once and then I'm fine. When you don't have health, it's like, okay, there's only one attack he can do that'll punish me here, but it's like if he does that one attack, I'm dead. And then you go for it and then he does that one attack and it's like, well, I guess I'm dead. Except it's usually not one attack. It's like, there's like 3 attacks he has that will punish me, and then maybe like 3 or 4 that won't, and you just have to gamba that he doesn't do the attack that'll smack you, but he almost always will. Okay, I did not have enough time to dodge. Starting to wonder if I should start with speedrunning like Dark Souls 3 or something. which I think is an easier game. Maybe.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
Oh my goodness. I'm starting to feel like that might be like a better idea. I also really like Dark Souls 3 and do kind of want to play that game more. But Elden Ring is also just so cool. Bro. It's like, I actually finally have an opportunity to do the follow-up, and he just dodges it. No, that's not what I was trying to do. The one time I had an opportunity to get him there, I friggin' pressed the wrong button. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm just not like on my A game today. I don't know what it is. I'm not locked in right now. I'm kind of done, to be honest. Kind of want to research that other speedrun. Maybe we will. Let's see if I can figure it out here. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead. Pause the timer there. Maybe we'll come back to this. Probably not. Let's see. Let me pull up the speedrun first. Speedrun.com. Elden Ring. It's crazy. Someone else overtook. I think I saw this actually. It's so interesting to me how like all the top speedrun times now are all done with death poker. All right, let's grab the best speedrun here. Go ahead, put it into YouTube. It is a French guy, so everything's gonna be in French. But that's okay. That is a-okay. Because if I... Okay, we're gonna switch to here. But what I need to do is... Let me move that. So instead of max screen... Which I just realized I don't have my camera set up on here. If I... Sorry about this. Did not want to give you guys a black screen. Forget face cam. This is the full thing. Is that what I want? I think so. I'm gonna have to. Whoops. I wonder if I could just copy this though. Can I copy? Come over here. Remove this. And then paste. Aha. There we go. That works. Let's put this. Can you please move face cam? Thank you. Put that there. And then we're going to do not that. We need to do, is it this? Yeah. Do screen capture. And then we do window capture. And we do this one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. That is not lined up. Let me first move it down so you could still see me. Right there. Okay. We're gonna go ahead, resize this here. Make it smaller. Bit smaller. A bit bigger. It's not gonna be perfect, but it should be fine, hopefully. All right. You see my mouse. Do I want you guys to see my mouse? Probably not. That might get annoying. Okay. I think this should be good. So this might actually be kind of difficult. My plan is I'll be able to watch it through OBS. Let's see. We're gonna turn down the volume here. I don't know what he's saying in French. And just realized I need to do this. And bam. Bam. Wait. Is that right? I think so. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything else up. Should be good.
Et on avait quelque chose là.
Alright, let's see what he does. If I make it full screen, can I still... No, that's gonna screw things up. Okay, my strategy ain't really working. That's not good. I can barely see the game in OBS. What we're gonna do, actually, I'm gonna grab my iPad real quick. And then I can pull up chat. And then we can watch the speedrun. That's what we're gonna do. A lot of trial and error. So let me turn on my face cam real quick. I will be right back. Alright, chat. I am back. This setup is about to be the most scuffed thing because my iPad was dead. My iPad was dead. And so what I'm doing, I got my PlayStation up with my Twitch. So I can see my Twitch chat on my PlayStation. And then I'm going to pull up YouTube chat on my phone. This is the most scuffed setup ever. Whoops. But it's fine. Alright. Let's go ahead. Watch this here. And let's see how different it is from what I'm trying to do. I wish I could have the game volume up. While this is going, like, game volume up, but not what he's like saying. I guess it doesn't matter if we hear what he says.
Aïe, aïe.
Let's see.
Quelle erreur de ma part.
I wonder if there's translated subtitles.
Faudrait que je vois
Unavailable.
aussi pourquoi j'ai pas eu le temps de jump.
Nah,
Parce que normalement sur ce pattern, le jump suffit
let me just make sure volume's good.
à gérer son attaque là, mais faudrait que je vois le ralenti.
We can turn it down a little
Et
bit.
finalement, la backup qui est de roll, ça a pas suffi non plus.
Alright.
À cause d'une erreur de ma part.
Not the French? What's so bad about French?
Ouais, mais là c'est pas ça, c'est moi, j'ai ripé
So
avec mon
far,
doigt sur ma touche
within
pour
the
le menu.
first 30
Donc
seconds,
ça a
it's
ouvert mon
in
menu,
line
j'ai voulu roll, ça a
with
pas roll
what
évidemment,
we do.
et c'est rip.
Or,
Mais
wait,
c'est normal.
I'm
enfin,
trying to figure
c'est
out what
normal.
his times are.
J'ai manqué de calme. Je me suis précipité sur le clavier. C'est ça qui a fait l'erreur.
Trying to figure out. So, that top right is in-game time. What's that number that keeps going back to 0 and going up? I don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where is he going? That is not where we normally go. Wait, can you guys even see the screen? I'm looking at... Wait. Can you guys even see the screen? You can't. No one told me anything. I thought you guys could see the screen. So, instead... Hold up. Let me... I apologize. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see the screen. If we do this, this should be fine. You guys should be able to see it now. Let me go back a little bit.
Précipité sur le clavier. Ça,
Yeah,
c'est-
you guys
c'est ça
can
qui
see
a
it
fait
now.
l'erreur.
So here he goes a completely different direction. I'm curious to see why he goes this way. Normally you hit the shop and buy the crafting kit. You must not need the crafting kit in this run. You probably just don't need the crafting
plus.
kit.
Faut qu'il y en ait deux en face de moi. Un, ça suffit pas.
Very interesting.
Je te jure. Non, non, mais t'as pas besoin de quit out ici.
Very,
normalement.
very interesting.
Tu fais un jump et si ça suffit pas, tu fais juste une roll. Parce que c'est une
So you
attaque à
just go
3... c'est un pattern à
straight to
3 attaques.
Melina.
Il fait la première s'il te touche, la
Or
deuxième,
Torn.
elle va pas te toucher parce que t'es invulnérable. Et il faut roll à la troisième. Et quand
Which
tu
I
roll, bah,
I already
finit
like
son
that
attaque.
though.
Et là, tu peux
I
quit out.
already like that because the blood grease stuff is really annoying to me. Really, really annoying. Because then it's like I use the blood grease and then I mess up the attempt once,
They serve it
and then it's
you.
like,
I can
well,
play
now
turning
my
root to aid you. You need
my
to the
items aren't
foot.
gonna match up.
Summon me. I bequeath.
Like if I use another blood grease to try to fight the boss correctly, then I don't have it later
Allez,
for
hop.
another boss that I'm supposed to use it on, and it kind of sucks. So if this doesn't need any
Eh ben,
of that,
super.
it'd be really sick. Dang, world record speed run and messes up point right there. Crazy.
Ah ouais, ça fait déjà 4 heures que je stream, putain. Ça me ressemble pas. En général, je stream 2 heures.
So
Parce qu'on est en soirée,
everything
je
else
pense.
is still the same so far. The only
Donc ça me
difference
paraît plus naturel de rester longtemps.
is that only difference is that they didn't go to the shop. And I just realized, what are those like subtitles at the bottom? Is he translating it immediately to English? What he's saying? That's actually sick, if that's what that is.
Ouais, ça marche, Val. On se dit à bientôt. De toute façon, je vais m'arrêter bientôt aussi. Je vais aller raid Poluki. Et je vais regarder un peu ce qu'il fait.
I don't know if that's what it was. Because he just started yapping and there's no words. Oh? I think it is. It just takes a little bit to translate. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen anything like that. You don't grab that grace. Whoa. That means you don't come back for the smithing stone. This is already so different. Yo, I think I might like speedrunning a lot. I get so entertained by like these slight changes. What the frick? I've never seen this skip done like that before. It
Ah,
looks
dommage.
harder that way
Ah, ça
though.
passe quand même.
I probably won't try to do it like
Bon, j'ai
that.
mal joué, mais ça passe quand même. Ah, dommage. Oh là. Tellement d'erreurs là. Il a intérêt à être bon, le bird.
And he levels up immediately right here. I guess probably because you're forced to rest out of grace anyways. So just like might as well level up. And he's going back to church probably to
Dernier
get
bird.
decked his half, I would assume.
Est-ce qu'on va continuer
And he
le
gets a
jeu vidéo ou
sacred
pas?
tier. Interesting. And he's not going for deck this half. What the frick is he doing? This path is already so different. It's crazy. I do see that his next timestamp is
Ouais, ça,
bird.
c'est-
Whatever
Ah bon?
bird is. Maybe this is where he gets Death's Poker. Does he cheese the bird? How do you cheese him? This looks so scary. Oh my goodness.
Pas mal. Enfin, pas mal.
What the heck?
C'est jouable.
Bro, that looks terrifying to do. You're just freaking standing on the edge of the cliff
Tiens, je vais prendre l'autre ligne là.
and you have to dodge the Deathrite Bird's attacks. But so he already has his weapon of choice. Do that and already got Death Poker. But he never went for the Dectus half, which is very interesting to me. Gotta go eat. See you later, Gianni. Appreciate just stopping by.
Ouais, je crois que c'est un peu plus lent.
So we do this skip where you just jump across. That's normal.
Ah, dégagé.
It seems like you go through the academy in this run. I just realized because it seems like he's gonna get the Academy Grace. And then he's of course gonna get Iji's Grace because that's where you
Oh là
upgrade your
là.
weapons. But the Academy key is so
Je me suis
interesting.
fait écureuiller là.
That means he's going
J'ai
into
une
the
violence.
Academy. So then what two remembrance bosses is he fighting? That means he's fighting Renala, most likely, or else you wouldn't go into the academy. And I feel like you would have to fight Godric, you know? What the frick was that? What did he shoot? What? He just shot into a tree. What? Bro. This path is kind of crazy. He just got 4K runes from doing that. I wonder how significant that is. I've also realized he's kind of behind right now on time. He's 9 seconds behind. I wonder where he makes up the time. Dang. A whole
3 secondes perdues sur les
17
écureuils, c'est une
seconds
dinguerie.
behind
En
right
vrai.
now. That's a scary jump. Okay. So he's gonna hit this teleporter to go to EG. And he's just gonna go straight into the academy, it seems. Seems like he's gonna get EG's grace. And then he's gonna go straight to the academy. Of course, he's gonna grab the key. And then go to the academy. Is this faster? It is faster. I was thinking that that would be faster.
I am an old here, perhaps.
Gets the weapon upgrades. Yo, and he's at 1600 runes. That means if you don't get the extra 4K runes there, you don't have enough. Because I'm guessing each of those gives 2K. Well, yeah, because they're the same type of rune. So yeah, both give 2K. And so if he didn't get one of those, he doesn't have enough. That's crazy. Because he just shoots off into the distance. Like, he just shoots off and just gets a random 4K runes. Like, I wish I could just shoot an arrow into a tree and get like 4,000 bucks or something. That'd be sick. I am kind of liking this strat more though. So far. Wait. You're gonna get kidnapped. So you're going to Rykard. I think. That's my guess.
Ok, ça a l'air d'aller.
What the heck is this skip? What was he trying to jump? What the?
Dommage. Pour l'animation.
What? I've never seen quit outs do that. Quit outs usually like return you back to the spot you were at before, not take you to a completely new
Bien, cette technique,
spot.
j'aime bien.
That's crazy.
Take ou tac là.
So I'm guessing there you
Ok,
just
ok.
keep quitting out
Start
until
sympathique.
they do the kidnap. He made up a lot of time. He was like down like what 17 seconds. Now he's only down 4. About 4 seconds.
Oh my god!
It's really good.
0.0.
Thank you for the follow. I can't see it
Ça veut
right
dire quand il n'y
now,
a pas de plus ni de moins, ça veut dire
but
que j'ai été
I appreciate
égal
that.
au millième près.
Definitely appreciate that.
Ça m'est arrivé qu'une autre fois avant.
What smithing stone did he grab right there? I didn't see. 6. So he still doesn't have 5, right? Or did I miss that?
Ça
might
m'est
have missed
arrivé
that.
qu'une autre fois avant.
I don't think he should have 5 yet, though. He's not gonna fight the Godskin Apostle right now, right? Or not Apostle, Noble. If he fights Godskin Noble right now, that would be ridiculous. There's the 5. What's Volcano Art Fest? That's the timestamp he's on right now. What the fudge? I don't think I ever knew this place existed. He's going to places I didn't even know was in the game. What the heck? I almost want to do this version of the speedrun just because I've never seen this area before.
Ouais, j'ai attendu trop longtemps.
I'm so intrigued right now. Where the heck is he going?
Bon, c'était moyen.
Okay, he's pulling out his weapon. He's about to fight something right now. Abductors. Yo, that weapon kind of
Ok,
shreds.
j'ai infligé quelques dégâts. Elle devrait tomber là.
Oh my
Voilà.
goodness. Weapon shreds.
Pas trop mal.
And then he's in Golden Atlas or whatever, the Golden Plateau. Plateau Atlas, whatever it's called. That's crazy. What the frick? I never knew you could get into the freaking Atlas Plateau from there. From Volcano Manor. That is insane. I've only ever known of
Ok.
2 ways
Allez, c'est parti
to
pour
get
la
to
petite gambade dans les prés.
Atlas Plateau. Either the Dectus shaft or whatever, or the path from Lorania where you kind of go into the caves and stuff and you have to like climb up. There's like a bunch of enemies on the path. Those are the only 2 ways I know of. It's crazy to me that there's a completely different way. And then it's faster. I'm guessing you still cheese DTS just because of how fast it is when it works. Even though you're probably strong enough to kill him. I'm still interested what two remembrance bosses he's gonna fight, or great room bosses rather. I do see Radon is there, so maybe it is still Radon Godric. Those are probably the fastest options. Did he grab the Grace at the shack? I think he did, which most likely means he's gonna fight Margit. Most likely what that means. I wonder what Popotin is. I just I see that that's his timestamp right now. I wonder what that refers to, as well as whatever Gillica is. I wonder if those are French words, or if there's something that's just called that in the game and I don't remember. So it does seem like he's doing DTS right now, most likely. I'm guessing that's what this timestamp is for, is DTS. Let's see. I kind of wish that there was some other classes that could be used for speedruns. Because the samurai is just so dominant. What is he doing? I guess just set up better. Ooh. He just uses the shield. It's probably maybe a little easier, more consistent. I'll have to try that next time. Just two-handing the shield and doing that. It probably hits him slightly quicker. Okay.
Il. Très bien. Allez, leveling.
I also noticed he has notes in the top left. I'm guessing that's probably tied to the
Ok.
to the timestamps.
When I presume.
So now he
Hop
has
là.
+7 weapon or +6. I think +6. I remember him getting a +6, not a +7. Or like a somber 6. Where's he going now? Going to fight some random enemy. This is Gillica. Holy, she gets obliterated. So why do we do this?
Dommage.
A
Raté
talisman.
le skip du coffre.
I'll have to see what that talisman does because it's in French, so I don't know. Here's steak skip. Still don't understand that. But whatever. I'm gonna go out of full screen real quick. I apologize.
Allez, Radan, montre-moi ce que t'as dans le ventre.
Did he do anything before this? He just equips the talisman. Is that the talisman that
Allez, Radan,
boosts
montre-moi ce que t'as dans le ventre.
boosts attack power when below like 10% or not below, like when you're at max health? I think there's one that boosts attack when you're low HP, but I think this one is when you're max HP boost attack. And he just runs at Radon. He's unfazed.
Dommage.
Did he even summon anyone? I don't think he did. He didn't summon anybody. Holy damage. Oh my days. That looks so easy.
Ok.
I mean, I'll probably do it and screw it
Pas
up,
trop mal.
but holy,
Malheureusement, mauvais
melted
RNG au
him,
début,
bro.
mais ça va.
That's crazy. No, Alexander. That's just gonna boost that damage even more.
Ok.
How did he teleport? When you actually changed the talisman too. I don't know how he teleported after Radon like that without resting. This run is already so interesting to me.
Goldfray? Il est vraiment horrible, ah ouais?
I think
Tu sais
I
pourquoi tu
might
meurs
like
ou tu
this
comprends pas
a little bit
ce qu'il faut
more.
faire? Je peux t'aider à analyser si tu veux.
You just tank market. You just tank them, bro. That's actually funny.
Ah oui, oui, bah oui. Bien sûr.
I could do that though. If
T'as bien vu tout à
you
l'heure,
could
hein,
just tank
j'avais une
them,
RNG, j'ai perdu
you just
11
sit
secondes, je
there
crois.
and do your
Je
attacks
pouvais
like that.
absolument rien faire.
I could do that, bro.
C'est comme ça. C'est la vie qu'on a choisie.
I wonder what strategy the console speedrun right now does. I wonder if there's a difference.
Ok.
There's probably not, I would imagine.
Backup de merde, c'est terrible le temps que tu
But
peux perdre.
I wonder if the current
Sur la nouvelle strat, non,
record
tu
holder
perds à peu
for
près
console
5 à 10
uses
secondes
depth
maximum. Hein.
poker or not. But see, all this stuff right now
Ah bah si tu l'as pas, je te l'enverrai.
is the easy parts, right? I would even say Radon, even though we were
Okay,
struggling a little bit today on him, is still fairly easy. Is once you hit the capital, I feel
Et
like,
en gros, pour la faire très court,
where the
dès
difficulty
que tu sens
ramps
qu'il prend un
up.
peu de temps,
Right, that's kind of like the
fonces vers
start
lui,
of the difficulty
légèrement à droite,
getting harder.
et tu mets un Weapon Arter 2 et après tu fais la
And
strat normale, sauf qu'à la fin,
it
au lieu de
kind
mettre
of
une
just
vie, une R1,
remains
tu mets
pretty
2 R1.
hard. I think Fire Giant actually isn't that
Je
bad,
t'enverrai hier, ça m'est arrivé.
surprisingly.
Je vais
At least with
regarder
Bloodhound's
dans le
Fang.
live
I don't know
d'hier.
how different it's going to be with Death Poker. Wait, let's look at this too. You also don't get
Mais
Golden
ouais, ça m'est
Halberd.
arrivé.
You don't
Putain,
have to do
encore?
any
Quel connard.
buff routines or anything. You just sit there and Death Poker him, bro. Crazy. That seems
Ah oui, bah la RNG 1%,
so
par contre, tu peux
much
rien faire.
easier.
C'est gaming. Merde.
I mean, I know that's kind of the whole point of these speedrun stuff, though. Is like making things
En dommage,
as
j'ai perdu un peu de temps.
consistent as possible. And this does seem
21-34.
pretty consistent. If you could just sit in front of the boss and just spam Death Poker, that is really consistent.
Ouais, merci Xel, bon courage.
So, I mean, I'm sure you do the same old skips here. Why does he have a time skip that's just Leyendell Bunny? Whoa. That looked kind of crazy. You also, I just realized you don't buy
C'est vrai que c'était bien là.
the like sleep arrows or anything. You don't buy the faster
Merci,
bow. It's so much different, but I like that there's not as many items. It's gonna make it so much easier to learn, I feel like, because you can kind of make things consistent. Right, like, I don't know. It makes it more consistent because with the blood grease and stuff, which is a big part of being able to kill the bosses super quickly, I use the blood grease and then I die and I don't get that blood grease back, right? So my runs
Okay.
can't be consistent. My tries on the bosses can't be consistent because I just don't have the items. So that's where Death Poker, I think, would be really nice. This is a skip I don't think I'm gonna learn, to be honest.
Pas mal.
It probably saves a good like 20 seconds, 30 seconds maybe, but maybe even like a minute. It's so hard. I really don't want to learn that, and I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit here. Because he's just gonna run up, quit out, and then go into the boss fight. Let's see God or Gold 3 here. This fight. Whoa. You use the katana? Yeah, this fight. Oh. You use the katana to set up the stagger. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is kind of crazy.
Ok.
He's gonna have to rest, no? He doesn't have mana. Never mind. Never mind. He doesn't have mana, then immediately drinks up. Gets full mana. I'm gonna need to see when he does that. When he like changes
Allez, Morgoth.
the mana. Because I don't recall him doing that. That's something definitely to look back on. Starting off with an unsheath. What the frick was that? Bro. The no looking.
Un peu lente cette RNG malheureusement.
Bro.
Mais bon, on l'a passé.
That's crazy. Just killed him so quickly. Man. I'm starting to see why Death Poker is
Ouais,
faster.
7 secondes, ça m'étonne pas.
I'm actually curious
C'est assez
what
merdique comme RNG malheureusement.
Bloodhound's Fang, like
Allez,
whatever
on est
the
parti
Bloodhound
pour faire un
Fang
peu
world
de
record
neige.
is, what time they would be at right now after defeating Morgoth.
Allow me, you are unprevented.
Because I
Thought
think
a husk the only way and it's not her, so I'd like
I
to
think
slay them and guide.
they're a little behind.
Share them with me.
if I remember correctly. I want to say after you defeat Morgott, you're at about like 32
Yeah.
minutes in the Bloodhound's Fang run.
Pas mal. Ok, on est bien là. On a quelque chose, 52,08 à Morgoth. Ça nous laisse un peu de place pour faire un petit WR.
So this is stuff we haven't done yet, right? This is kind of the future. I'm not really gonna focus on this stuff yet, but I am thinking we might try to do Death Poker instead. Definitely want to give that a try next time. I'll probably like go through this VOD again in my own time to take some notes to know what I need to do. But yeah, I think next time, which I might stream on Monday. I'm not 100% sure. It's a holiday. So I don't have class. So I might stream on Monday. We'll see. Grab the flame
Yeah.
talisman. I wonder why. How did he gain time?
RNG rapide.
What did he do to gain time?
Dommage.
This is the first time, I think, in the whole run that he's been ahead. I guess maybe just doing skip super well,
Allez, casse-toi, s'il te plaît.
but
Merci beaucoup.
I think doing skip, he was still 5 seconds behind. I guess he just took an amazing
donc.
path.
Jusqu'au bout.
He's 3 seconds ahead now. That's crazy how he made time.
Merci, merci. On essaye de faire quelque chose.
That's kind of funny. His nightcap appears and then he just quit out immediately. So this is where you grab Somber 7, I'm pretty sure. Quits out again. So many quit outs. I wonder why. So you go up here. Somber 7.
Pas mal.
And then... By the way, are you French? I am not. I'm not French. We're just watching a French speedrun because it is currently the world record. As of 3 days ago, this guy got the world record. So, yeah. I do not understand French at all, though.
Salut Vol Trucco. Bah ouais, t'arrives sur un potentiel WR. Bon, après, j'en fais tous les
I
jours,
thought
hein.
you
Le
were
problème,
playing. No, we're watching the
c'est pas d'avoir
current
une
world
PSWR,
record right
c'est de
now.
finir la run.
We're
Un peu comme
watching the
Forza,
current
j'imagine, vu que
world
tu le
record.
suis. On est à peu près dans le même panier en ce moment.
Because I kind of wanted to check out the other pathing. Because I was not doing too great with Bloodhound's Fang, to be honest. And wanted to check out the
dommage.
Death Poker path, which is currently what's getting all of the world records. I believe Forza got the world record like 8 days ago with
En ce moment, ouais, on a des pays complètement
this
folles. On se
this
fait
path,
pas mal
the
fumer
Death
par
Poker path,
le géant de feu, le
and
duo.
then this guy, which
Mais bon,
what's his name
ça va
again?
rentrer un jour. Pour l'instant, ni moi ni lui n'avons fait
Carlito?
de run clean, on va dire.
Carlito here
C'est-à-dire tous les skips réussis et tous les boss qui ont à peu
got
près une bonne RNG.
the world record 3 days ago with Death Poker's
Mais si on y arrive
route.
et qu'on a un bon bird en plus, bah là on va être
So
sur du 52.
it does seem to be better,
10,
more
15, on va dire,
consistent,
et on peut tutoyer le 51. En tout cas, mon objectif c'est.
and I do
Je
think
sais pas si j'avais
we're gonna
gardé le titre
give
que
this
j'avais
a
mis,
shot.
mais mon
I think it
objectif, c'est le
might be
51,
better.
ouais. Pas tout de suite, mais à terme.
Where are you actually from? The US. From the US.
Ouais, le SOB, ouais.
The West
Ce
Coast.
SOB de Forza, il est assez dingue, ouais. Il a eu un bird qui s'est suicidé littéralement dans les premières secondes.
So I'm
Des
kind
trucs
of on
comme
like
ça.
the whole other side of the
En
world
plus, j'étais
from
là
this
quand il a
guy.
gold son bird récemment. Je regardais, j'arrivais pas à en croire mes yeux.
What is he about to
Ok,
do
allez,
right
le
now?
lake
Why
ski.
is he running at a mountain? What the heck? I think this is done in the normal speedrun as well. The Bloodhound's Fang. Whoa. Jumping on the tree there is
Okay.
crazy.
Cela se passe.
Jumping on the tree is crazy. Isn't it like super late in the US right now? No, it is about to be noon.
J'ai eu un freeze bizarre, c'était un peu
It is
étonnant.
currently
Ouais, c'est très clean,
11:44 AM.
Ça va pas être très loin du goal, je pense. Ouais, 0,44.
So it is about to be noon in the US. For me, on the West Coast. If you're on the East Coast, it would be 2 p.m.
Elle est où la ligne?
2:48, I believe. Kind of suck at
Mais
geography.
ouais,
You
le
good? You
lake
good?
ça va là, je le rentre bien.
I am not
C'est
the
réglé,
greatest at
cette histoire.
geography either, to be completely honest.
Depuis le WR Iridium, il y en
I
a
am
eu 2
terrible
majeurs et quelques
at
skips
geography.
mineurs qu'on a trouvés avec Forza. Et c'est tout, hein, je crois.
I'm curious to
Mais
see
les deux
how he
majeurs, ils font
takes
gagner 8
out
secondes et 15 secondes,
Fire
voire même
Giant
16
here.
secondes.
Probably just keeps death pokering him, to be honest.
C'est quand même pas rien. Allez.
Probably
on se
nothing
concentre.
special. What the heck? What did he just shoot? Whoa! That gave him Somber 8? Crazy.
Bon, j'ai un peu été lent là sur la récupération du bousier, mais
That's actually
ça va.
so crazy.
C'est fine.
Upgrades weapon +8 before fighting fire giant here.
J'ai failli foirer là. Ok, allez. Ouais, Irijam, il a eu une run complètement dingue à l'époque.
Let's see. How does he fight this guy?
Ah, fait chier. RNG de merde.
So he breaks it and then starts death pokering. That's kind of what I was thinking. Dang. So I'll have to keep note.
Allez.
That's that up on his hand. Obliterates his health.
Quel connard. Bon, bah,
I could tell by his voice he was a little disappointed there that he didn't kill him immediately there. That's what I'm talking about. There's still a little RNG
Exactement comme
in
avant.
these runs. It seemed
Ah,
like
j'ai pas de chance aujourd'hui.
you
Hein.
could probably kill him there.
Vraiment pas
First
beaucoup de
playthrough.
chance.
It's not my first playthrough
C'est pas
of the
grave.
game.
22, on peut encore.
But
Chercher un
currently
truc.
we're watching the world record for Elden Ring,
Salut Loles.
and
Alors, je te dis juste après.
it's a different path than I have been taking. I've been taking the Bloodhound's Fang route, but this is the Death Poker's route, and so I'm checking it out right now. I wasn't having much luck earlier with the bosses, and I got kind of annoyed, so I've decided to check this out.
Ok.
Ice world and death. Are you to commit?
Allez, c'est parti. Ah, t'es plus dans le top 100? Ah ouais? Bah vas-y, reviens, ouais. On va se faire un plaisir de te réintégrer à
We're
cette
kind of coming
catégorie.
up on like some of the final bosses. I'm interested to
Tu
see
vas
how
pouvoir
he
apprendre des
takes
nouveaux
out
skips et tout, c'est marrant.
Godskin Duo, because Godskin Duo is extremely annoying, and
Allez,
in the
on va essayer de
Bloodhound's
pas mourir
Fang
ici
route,
J'ai appris ma leçon.
you get the sleep arrows to put them to sleep, because they're extremely weak to sleep.
Super.
But in this run, he doesn't have anything that can sleep. At least I don't think. So I'm curious to see how he approaches this fight. This might be very interesting to see.
Ok, ça va. Nickel. Mais oui, reviens, reviens. On est plein là à revenir. C'est le moment de revenir sur la KT là, tout le monde joue. Salut Dachine. Merci pour le courage. J'en aurais besoin au duo, je te cache pas. Et sur
I don't know
Minecraft.
how I feel about this guy having like
Et
so
sur
many
Elden. Et
timers
sur
on
Elden.
his screen. There's like so many numbers everywhere. I still don't know what some of this stuff is. I'm guessing that yellow timer, because the green one is obviously in-game time timer for the full run. This yellow one might be the in-between sections, so like from each, what's it called, timestamp? So like from timestamp to timestamp, it says time. That's probably what it is. I bet you. And then that 230 next to it is the
Ok. Oui, oui, ça demande beaucoup de temps, ça c'est
the
sûr.
actual like normal time that it takes.
Ouais, 0,5
I don't know.
j'achète. 0,5 de retard, j'achète.
Yeah, I think I'm correct. What's this Roger timestamp he has? Is okay. He travels back to EG. Gets a +9.
Hop là. TP Bastion.
Travels back there again. Oh, travels to round table hold.
Merde.
What does he get from him?
Il faut que je remette mon arme là.
What the heck?
Hop là. 2. Encore une
I was
fois.
not expecting more things here.
3.
What's going on? He keeps quitting out. Okay, so
Ok, allez.
he got that
Skin duo.
rapier. What does that do for him? Does the rapier have sleep on it? Wait, I think it does. And he puts on his armor too? Wait, does the rapier have sleep on it?
Pour l'instant, ça va.
What the heck is
Je t'ai vu,
this
toi.
setup?
Eh merde, il va transi le connard. Ah, j'ai pas le choix. Obligé de me suicider là. Oh, ça passe. Ça passe, ça passe.
I can understand that. That's not in French. Saying so fast. I think. Unless you say something else in French.
Oh le bâtard. Bon, il m'a fait perdre beaucoup de temps, mais là on est encore en vie.
I still
on va
don't know why
continuer.
he got the rapier there. Maybe we haven't seen it in use yet. Because, I mean, he used it a little bit there,
Ouf.
but it didn't look like it
BPM
really
qui commence à monter là.
did anything to help him. You know? Let's see if he uses this rapier again. At some point.
Ouais, faut tenir bon niveau BPM là.
Because it is weird to me that he would go out of his way to get that. Unless it's for the armor. Maybe the armor gives a
Ok.
damage boost.
Allez, 1, 2.
Possibly.
Il me reste une popo, c'est très bien. Merci, merci.
I don't know.
Dommage, j'ai un peu glissé, c'est pas grave. Fou.
I'm sure learning these skips is gonna be fun.
C'est moi ou le jeu freeze ou je sais pas. Ça se trouve, mes BPM me font voir des choses, mais j'ai l'impression que le jeu freeze un peu.
And get to Malekith. Let's see how quickly he destroys Malekith. In the Bloodhound
chien va
Fang
courir,
run,
ouais,
you
je
actually
crois.
trade
On va
with
voir.
Malekith, I'm pretty sure. You trade a hit with him.
Nous verrons.
Let's see if you do that in
avec le
this
stream
run
là,
as
forcément,
well.
ouais. Allez, c'est parti.
I almost imagine you
Pauvre
probably
connard.
don't.
Ah bah voilà, c'est le crash. C'est le crash. J'en étais sûr. Ah, fait chier. Je sentais que le jeu était instable en fait.
Oh,
C'était un peu
his
bizarre.
game crashed.
Faut sur...
Skip forward a little bit here.
Ok. Tac. Ça me permet de souffler un peu, c'est bien. Hop. Elden Ring. Le patch. J'en ai pas besoin pour l'instant, mais juste après, il faut que je le mette à 60. Tu sais quoi, je vais le mettre direct à 60. Allez. Je sais pas où on va arriver là, mais j'espère... Ok, ça va, ça va.
Let's see. So we just start setting up the fire. Jumps.
Je crois qu'il y a une flèche qui est partie. Qui est mal partie.
Nah, hold on, bro. We gotta go back there. What the frick?
Je crois
He
qu'il y a une flèche
just
qui est partie.
jumps over all of
Qui est
that.
mal partie. Fait chier.
Nah, that's cold.
Non, ça va.
That's
j'ai eu peur.
crazy, bro.
Ok, une popo.
Absolutely obliterated. Holy.
Oula.
Crazy,
Allez.
bro.
Allez, Gideon.
I feel like this might be more my style here. With the death poker. See how he fights Gideon as well. Probably the same way he's been fighting all of the bosses.
Salut Décolletex.
Just spamming death poker. For the most
Désolé, je
part.
vais pas trop lire le chat à partir de maintenant. Ok, on a la mana, on a ça, on a le patch qui s'est activé, parfait. J'espère que j'aurai pas d'autres freeze
Let's see.
pendant le combat là.
Because this fight, you actually, in Bloodhound's Fang,
Stand before the Elden
you kind of have to execute it
become Elden.
very well.
Quel bâtard.
Queen Marquez.
Putain, connard.
Okay, I'm not quite sure what exactly this angling is here. Like, he seems to, like, get a precise angle.
To become Elden.
Wait.
Stand before the Elden Ring. To become Elden.
Quel bâtard.
Queen Marquez.
So,
Putain, connard.
he sets it up so the explosion from the death poker hits
Il faut
him,
que je fasse ça.
but the weapon doesn't. So he basically sets
Fais
up
chier,
like
j'ai perdu
2
5 secondes, là.
explosions to hit him
Non, moi, je
immediately,
suis pas mort.
and then continues the fight and stuff. Interesting. Oh man, cannot kill a god.
Allez. C'est tout droit.
I see he has a Queen Grace time skip or timestamp. Does he grab that before Godfrey?
Allez, Godfrey.
Probably. He probably doesn't have the mana after fighting Malekith. And, well, I don't think he's used a Grace since Godskin Duo, actually. Fought Godskin Duo,
57-21.
Malekith, and then Gideon without
Toujours
Grace.
compliqué ce leveling.
Bunch of endurance. Interesting. He put a bunch into intelligence and then
Oh, Wanchu qui est là.
quite a bit into endurance.
Ah, ça a marché. C'est la musique de fin.
I would think that would be to put on better armor.
C'est
but
maintenant.
seems like that is not the case. I guess it's just for the stamina.
Je reste là.
Holy. Bro, the
Okay.
mastery he has of this fight is
Allez.
crazy.
On termine le boulot.
Final boss. Or I guess final bosses.
Allez, pas de range de merde,
ouais.
s'il te plaît, connard. Oui. Allez, passe en P2.
I don't understand why
Allez,
he's
dégage.
using Roger's rapier. I'm gonna be honest.
Ok, ok. Deux
I
cocos.
wonder. I do think
Buffer.
Forza made a guide on this pathing. Maybe I'll take a look at that. Yo, you can feel
Allez,
the
comme à
nerves
l'entraînement.
from this guy though. The way he's breathing and stuff, he's like, alright.
Putain, j'ai failli la rater. Fais chier.
Because Elden beasts can be very annoying. What the frick just
Allez,
happened
s'il te plaît, fais les Elden Stars. S'il te plaît. Te barre pas.
Is that maybe why
S'il te
you
plaît.
get Roger's
Ok, ok. Ça devrait
weapon?
être ok. Oh là là. Je crois que c'est bon. Attends. Ouf. Merde, il y a une animation. Il y a une cinématique. Encore une cinématique. Et encore une dernière.
Damn.
Ouah. J'ai le world record. J'ai vraiment le world record.
Impressive.
38. C'est quoi son world record à Forza? C'est 46, non?
Okay. I think we're gonna try this version next time. I think. So yeah, shout out to Carlito. Hope I'm saying his name correctly. What's his description here? My first world record after 10 months of grinding this category finally happened. Very impressive, very impressive. Congratulations to him. Getting world record like 3 days ago. Yeah, let me see. If I go to guides here. Yeah. Oh, actually, Carlito made it. The dude that got this speedrun here made this guide here. These ads are kind of annoying, but let's see. Every speedrun starts with the first step. This route guide gives you a clear path through any percent glitchless death poker route. Designed for both new runners and anyone looking to lower their I don't know what SOB is, and PB, which is personal best. Complete informations in English and French. Excel sheet guide. Okay. Maybe we'll take a look at that. What should I do? Read all the category rules. down patch to 1.07. We can't do that on console, I don't believe. Unfortunately, I do kind of wonder why you're supposed to go to 1.07. Hopefully it doesn't change much. Get all the tools listed in the Excel sheet. Follow the route. Create a save before each boss /skip/cheese. What do you mean create a save? To like practice or something? Make sure it's in-game time. That kind of doesn't really matter for PC stuff. All skips. Interesting. What are the differences between Bloodhound Swing and Death Poker? Here we go. What is better for a beginner? It's up to personal preference. What I feel, having done both. Bloodhound's Fang is more rewarding, technically very precise and challenging combats, less punishing RNG. Interesting. Setup is 20 minutes long. Even though you're not idle, you're still mainly writing. If you just want to have fun and not aim for a top leaderboard, it's a good choice. Death Poker is overall easier, very short setup, but more RNG dependent. You don't need to restart every 6 minutes if the bird is bad. You can still do segmented until you get confident. To enter the top 10 and have a clean run with 0 deaths and okay RNGs, it will need a lot more tries than the Bloodhound Fang. We also haven't discovered all the backup strategies yet, so sometimes you're just RNG'd. Interesting. So, when he says more RNG dependent, it seems like he's almost just referring to the bird. I don't know. Let's see. That doesn't really matter. I'm playing on controller. Oh yeah, here we go. Why 1.07? The Rogers Rapier deals 40 poise damage. And this is massively OP that we use it for almost all bosses after the fire giant. When running, you can just crouch/uncrouch. Yeah, I knew this from Blinks's speedrun. This is so interesting. So I wonder if it's even worth doing that then. If I'm not on 1.07. And does that make this path worse? I don't know. Not sure really what this is talking about. The runner would beware that only some skips benefit from the patch in this category. Okay. How to practice and create saves. Usually we just watch the world record or a top runner personal best. We launch a save organizer, create a new character, launch a training tool, which I don't have, obviously, and slowly save all the main steps, boss, skips, and any tricky aspect of a route. I would suggest you stick to creating all your saves first before practicing anything. Just go no death and one-shot bosses. If you practice hard 50% of the route and didn't save anything after, you would have already spent much hours into practicing, and the 50% left will seem like an eternity to you, and it may be discouraging. Interesting. So he's saying Don't do what I'm doing. I mean, I wasn't going to like completely master the first half before doing the second half, but I just wanted to get it shortened enough to where I would hopefully be able to do it in one stream, just like first half and second half, like the full speedrun. Why do I feel you sometimes run immediately after an interaction ended? Because we do a buffer sprint. So you're speaking to EG. Here are the steps. Run at him, press your prompt button to speak, and keep the run button pressed. Okay. While speaking to him, go right closer to the site of grace. Buy the stones and do the upgrades, all while still keeping the button pressed. It requires a bit of practice. Once finished, you don't need to exit manually the menu. You can just go to the site of grace direction. You'll see that your character will go full speed almost instantly. It will not require an acceleration time. We use this for skips and all sorts of interactions. Example, Gatekeeper's Gostock, or right after the Radagon fight. Interesting. How do you open the map while lighting Gray's sight? I know how to do that now. Struggle with lots of skips. Are they all necessary? I insist you should go step by step, otherwise you'll abandon. If you're a beginner, avoid doing skips as such, or skips as much as you can. First, make saves in front of each skip. Train with my visual clues. Here's a difficulty matrix. Oh. Execution difficulty. What's this? Punishment if failed. Huh. Landale balcony? Is that difficult, it says? So it says that green is safe. Yellow is risky. Blue is hard but safe. Red is run killing. And yeah, the Landale Bridge is the one skip I was saying I wouldn't do. And that's what they're marking as the hardest skip to do. Or not the hardest skip to do. Actually, yes, it is tied with the hardest skip to do. It's tied with the hardest, but then it's also very punishing if you don't get it. So yeah, I'm just skipping that one. The Landale Bridge skip can be skipped. Just go right after the balcony skip and ride the dragon. The snow skip should be trained extensively, but you can quit out to reset the dragon position. Don't die here or you will have to do the whole mountain trip again. Here's the skips you should avoid at the beginning. Landale Bridge, Landale's Route. What's Landale's Route? He has it here. It's not very difficult. What is Landale's Route? I don't even know what skip that is. Lorania Bridge, EG, and Key. Okay. You can do the snow skip, but take this grace in case you die. Take the time to slow down my videos and watch closely my overlays. Some details that you're missing will be visible. Okay. Boss tips with RNG levels. Deathrite Bird, 4 out of 10. I'm having trouble with the bird. Sometimes it doesn't jump over a minute or jump for over a minute. Is that normal or could my positioning be off? He has 3 patterns that makes him fall. It's totally possible that he decides to not do one of those 3 patterns during an extended amount of time. So the RNG part is okay, when I don't know what he's saying there. When is he gonna do one of those 3? Oh, so the RNG part is when is he gonna do one of those 3? We can influence it a bit, but it takes some UVA code reading and hours of practicing. To train efficiently, save your position on the ledge of the cliff. No death, and if you fall, just come back to the cliff and continue until he falls. Then, QO and restart the save. You can train at a very fast pace with this method. Well, unluckily for me, I can't really do that on console. I can't just save a spot and keep doing it over and over. Those days, I have a ratio of 40% very bad RNG. Either I get killed and could do nothing about it, or I waited for too long, minute 30, which means there's a 60% chance to continue the run. I'm not the best at the bird, so you could do better. If you're not under 55 minutes yet, you can wait until at least 7 minutes. Okay. Top 3 runners aim to be around 6:15 or less for information. So even a 7:30 is runnable. If you both die at the same time, if you're not aiming for a sub 56, go pick up the death poker and your money to continue the run. Okay. Abductors 2 out of 10. So I'm guessing the lower number means more RNG. Bad opener makes you lose time. In very rare occasions, you will be attacked by both virgins at the same time, and it's usually either a death or at least 30-second time loss. I recommend always using the mana potion before breaking the poise of the first version. It's slower, but more beginner friendly. Wait, so always using the mana potion before breaking the poise of the first version. Okay. When confident, you can skip the mana potion if gold RNG and just finish with an R1. Okay. Did not mean to hit my mic. Having a lot of trouble with the abductors fight. It's not consistent. The main problem I see is people not going to the left. Okay, we're not gonna really read that. Gillica, 0 out of 10. I tried to skip this talisman. You gain around 40 seconds, but you also lose several seconds in all other fights, and it makes them even more RNG. So it was a big no. So is the lower the value, the less RNG it is? I think so. Radon, 2 out of 10. Opener can be slow. You can invoke Okina on the way. He can sometimes bleed and spare 1 input. If you see him coming too close, you can just go on the other side before Radon's attacks. Here's how to deal with this rain of arrows. You don't need to get off the horse before the cinematic starts. Just QO. I don't know what QO means. Alright. Margit. Opener can be slow. There's only one bad opener, where he stays 10 seconds chasing you around. Just turn around and wait until he attacks. If you're greedy, he can kill you. Worst Margit RNG. When the combat ends, check your life. It will determine how many potions you need to take. Godric, one cycle is tricky to get consistently. The one cycle is theoretically always possible on both of his openers, but sometimes you just don't get enough damage. Don't spend too much time on perfecting the one cycle. Always aim your War 1 traces on the spawn of his P2. That way you won't need to lose 10 seconds running to him. Okay. Godfrey, 3 out of 10. If very bad RNG, you can lose 30 seconds. Or this gold free. This one needs a lot of practice to capitalize on the gold RNG. Otherwise, take your time and you will always get the kill. The spin has 60% chance of happening. Nothing can influence this chance rate. Okay. And Morgott, you get killed 20% of the time by the geysers. Besides the geysers, every opening is doable. Just get the sun and be full health. Don't take too much risks. If you're new and don't know Morgott very well, I recommend doing the R1 instead of jumping R2 to get the stun. It's safer. Jumping R2 requires a lot of timing knowledge because the boss tends to be very jumpy and will avoid the jumping R2 sometimes. When this happens, it's almost a guaranteed poise loss. Battle handle openers. Okay. We can read all that later. Fire Giant, one bad opener is very bad. Everything else is manageable. Okay, Godskin Duo, almost undoable if bad RNG. Oh no. That's not good. I have 45% reset on the Duo. If you play like a god and have inhumane reflexes, I guess you can avoid 80% of the bad RNGs and still get the kill. But usually it's at least 30-second time loss. There's a little timing to have after your first War 1. I don't know what he means by War. Oh, Ash of War 1. Okay. So there's a little timing to have after first War 1 to trigger an attack from the noble. We want him to do an attack so we can trigger his P2 and stay safe. Because in his phase 2. Okay. Malekith 10 out of 10. The only 10 out of 10 RNG fight. If he doesn't run, it's a death or at best a huge amount of time loss and probably a reset because your BPT just exploded. Huh. He did kill Malekith extremely quickly. Gideon. 1 out of 10. How to deal with Gideon after messing up the initial encounter. If you follow the most recent strategy, there's a 90% chance you kill him. If he double/triple rolls, unfortunately, just run R1 and pray. Okay. Godfrey, bad RNG, can be slow but never fatal. Radagon, worst case, is a bad opener that will lead to around 5 to 8 seconds time loss. And Elden Beast, bad opener and bad Elden Stars. Okay. So I think we got a decent understanding of how this boss works. Or how this route works. Let's check out this Excel guide real quick. No thanks. Let's see here. So is this the full route here? I think so. Okay. I'll have to check this out. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it today. And I think maybe Monday I might stream. If what was I saying? Oops, not that. Let me go. Just chatting. That's what I want to do. I think. Frick, I forgot what I was gonna say. Why can't I remember? Oh yeah, we might stream Monday. I'm not sure. It's not 100% that I would stream on Monday. But that I would like to because it's a holiday, so I don't have class. And then also next week may be a little inconsistent with the streams, possibly because I do have jury duty next week. And so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping I don't have to go. I really don't want to. But yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully stream on Monday and the rest of the days as well. I will see you all later. Bye bye.